Hey everybody, welcome back to Panther Branch Gardening. Yeah, we're gonna have that figs episode that I talked about a long time ago. Finally got to getting around to it. Yeah, our figs we've had for many years. They're getting kind of old and grown in. Um, yeah, I decided last year to start to propagate some new varieties and maybe put some in containers so I can move them around a bit, and they don't have the shade problem that some of these other ones do. So let me turn the camera around and we'll take a look. Yeah, so this fig here, oh, that's not a fig, but that's the overgrowth. Fig is back here. So this is really nice once upon a time, but now you can see it's just stretching into the neighbor's yard to try to put its leaves out and to put fruit out. This is a black mission, which is really nice, so it's kind of a shame we don't get, I got 3 or so fruits this year. It looks like there's a couple more, but not great. Let's see over here. We also have, this is the original brown turkey fig that we had once upon a time when we first moved in. So it still looks good. I trimmed it way back, but really no fruit. I mean, it's almost entirely covered up by this, by all these shade trees. So it looks good. Keeps, the edge. Over here, we have a Celeste fig. Oh, well, this is a cool bonus. Pomegranate, my first pomegranate ever. So that'll be cool. But anyways, back to the figs. So we have a Celeste fig. This one's been pretty good. We trimmed it a bit harder this year, but we need to really trim it down. It's still like 10 feet tall. And, but it gets these smallish purple figs. Really good. They're for, they're sweet. They don't crack very bad like some other ones. And it's what a lot of like southern fig jam is made out of, that variety, Celeste, or it's called sugar fig. The other one I have is also called Italian honey fig. So they say this green color. Yeah, they're pretty good. I think there's another name in Italian, but I can't pronounce it, so forget it. But yeah, if you let them, we've had a lot of rain, so a lot of them blow out, and then the June bugs come in. So you got a fig full of June bugs, or wasps, or butterflies. So you have to be like picking them every day and just kind of, waiting till the eye just opens just enough that the bugs don't want to get them, but it's soft enough. So they are not the best variety for here, I don't think. They're definitely a obviously Mediterranean variety. They don't get as much rain there, and they're very sensitive to rain for sure. So anyways, those are kind of the 4 main ones that we had. Is that 4? Yeah. So in April, I decided to get some cuttings, right? So you can get, there's 2 ways really to like propagate figs, from what I know. That's by taking like hardwood cuttings of the previous year and like small sticks about like that long, about as long as my head, no, about 5 inches long. And then propagating those like over months and months and getting roots to grow and then going from there. The other one is air layering, which I can show you later. So the first one I just got on eBay. I literally ordered a bunch of sticks, and I think I paid something crazy like $5 a stick for like 3 or 4 varieties. I think the order was like $50 or $60, which is kind of crazy. But you need to order more than one because you don't know that if it's going to fail or not, right? So in some of the varieties I ordered are they're a little bit more boutique. So to pay $20 for a fig tree or $30 for a fig tree of that one tree wouldn't be unusual. So anyways, let's take a look at some of those and where they've gotten to. So this is basically from sticks from April. All right, so here's one of the first ones. So this one is Chicago, I think. So, oh, there's a rotten melon there too. I made these cool, what do you want to call it? Dog tags for them because I keep losing those tags. So I thought they'd be more permanent if I could just put something on. So this is Celeste. This is actually the clone of that one over there. So that was from a stick that I started earlier in the year. Then we can come over here. I don't think there's any other, ones of the cuttings. I mean, I don't have to go through all the varieties. They all kind of look the same and they're not very exciting. But yeah, I have them potted up here. So this one is the most exciting one. This is Ron de Bordeaux. So it's like a French variety and really jammy and supposed to be really nice. Maybe still a little bit sensitive like the Italian honey fig over there. to rain, but certainly Chicago, and the other one, Olympia, was the other one that I was really looking for. Let's see what this is. Yeah, so this is Olympia. Already, so that was started from, well, you can see the band where I marked it. So the stick probably was there. So that was probably the original stick. So in like 6 months, this whole thing grew up. Even got a couple figs on it. So it's pretty amazing how quickly figs grow and how easy they are to propagate, really. And even the stick method is not even as easy. This is Chicago. So Chicago is also like a more northern variety, but I mean, the best thing about it, it's going to be more rain tolerant, right? So when you say rain tolerant, you mean when the big rains come here, the fruits will just blow out, right? They'll just all of a sudden split open at the bottom and go bad, right? You really need them to be to not do that, or not have rain while they're making their final ripening. Yeah. So the other one is air layering. So this one I also did. I probably made these ones in probably April, May, and these are ones that I did air layering. This is oh my gosh, does this not have a tag? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so that's the mission one. That was like the most critical one. That was the first one I showed you because we're not getting anything on it. And so, yeah, that's an air layer that basically you take a, well, I'll show you. You take a small branch. Hey, there's Ben. So you take a small branch after the fig starts to grow in the spring. You'll take a smaller branch, and I packed around it some just topsoil, or not topsoil, but like planting mix in a split bag, and I cut little grooves in the bark to get to the to like the growth layer, and then zip tied it on there. Put a bunch of really moistened up that soil, and then you wait like, I don't know, 2 months, and then what you get is now a bunch of roots in that bag. So you can go and now cut this off and plant it, and you'll have more plants. So there's 2 air layers right there. So I did every one of the plants that I had, or the fig varieties I had. Yeah, so let's look here. We'll just quite literally cut this right off. Right. So now we have this thing that came out with some leaves. This is actually even new growth. That wasn't even there when I first put the air layer on there. But yeah, let's come over here, and I have some buckets already made up. It's easy peasy. Cut off my zip ties. Boom, like that. Open this up. Oh, I need a cameraman today. A little more. This is a little drier than I'd probably like it to be. That's alright. Again, they're all like really robust, so I may even tell you the truth. Just go ahead and cut that off. It's goofy. Doesn't fit in the basket that well. Or the there we go. That's better. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna take some dirt and fill it in, water it up, I'll dress it up with some fertilizer and some bark mulch or something. But yeah, I mean, essentially that quick, right? So, it takes about 2 minutes to create the air layer. It takes about 2 months to get the roots to grow, and then it takes another 2 minutes to stick it in a bucket, and you have a brand new clone of your fig tree. So anyways, hope you enjoyed that one. The other garden is quite a mess right now, so we're gonna start to clean it up. I don't know if you can see it in the background. There's all kinds of sweet potato vines and other pumpkins and squash growing everywhere. So really need to clean it up. So we'll do the next garden tour maybe in a week or so after I get that cleaned up. But all right, take care. Bye.